up, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia, and today I'm coming at you from a very different angle because I was down here filming the last part of my bookshelf reorganization video, and I decided while I was here I was going to film a quick book haul. Real quick before I jump into the books I bought, I just wanted to say I'm not counting this as breaking my book buying pause that I'm on because I didn't pay for any of these books. And my typical rule of thumb is if I don't pay for them, it doesn't break my pause. So I have this stack of books that was very kindly paid for by a family member. Thank you to that family member, even though they don't watch my videos. The first book is The Inheritance of Orquídea Divina by Zoraida, Córdova. This I actually finished reading already and I really enjoyed it. This is a book about the Montoya family who all get invitations to go see Orquídea one last time before she dies, and they get there and Orquídea transforms into a tree, and it's a story about magic and finding family secrets and lots of fun, interesting, kind of weird stuff. Some really weird stuff, but like also very good. Next is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. I'm really excited to read this one. I don't remember the exact premise of this, but I know it's fantasy and it's like indigenous inspired, and I think it is almost like an alternative history, or it all takes place pre-Columbus coming to the New World and finding America. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, so like all of these, it's a book I'm really excited to read. Next is The Wandering Earth by Cixin. I honestly don't know what this is about, but I read and loved The Three Body Problem, and I think this is Cixin's newest release, so it was kind of a no-brainer that I would want to read it because I've loved other stuff by this author. Also, as I was just reading the back and the inside cover of this looks like it's actually a short story collection. So I'm really excited to read a bunch of different short stories from Cixin. Next is She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. This is another book I've heard only good things about that I've been wanting to read. It's a new release and I've been wanting to read it ever since before it came out because it sounds so good. And from what I remember, it basically follows this girl who goes with her father and her brother, and they see like a fortune teller, and her brother is promised greatness, and then he dies, and I think she's the only surviving member of her family, and the story that unfolds from there. And it looks like there's war and it sounds really good. I've heard nothing but good things about it. So like all the other books, I cannot wait to read this one. Next is No Gods, No Monsters by Cadwell Turnbull. I read The Lesson by this author and really enjoyed it. And this book, first of all, is absolutely stunning. And I enjoyed Cadwell Turnbull's writing, so I was like, let's go, let's see. I don't even know that much about it, but I'm in. I know that the main character's brother is killed and it looks to be police brutality, but maybe it's not actually police brutality, and there's monsters. So that's all I know. That's all I really need to know to be excited to read this one. Next is A Desolation Called Peace by Arkady, Martine. I haven't read A Memory Called Empire yet, but now that I have the second one on my shelves, I'm going to pick it up very soon. My husband read it and loved it, and we kind of bought this book for him, but I'm fully expecting to absolutely love this series. Like most of the books in this haul, I've heard nothing but good things about this book and this series, so I'm really excited to dive in. We have the second one on our shelves now, so I can binge through the first two. Also, the first book won the Hugo, so you know the writing's gonna be good. So I'm really excited to dive into this series. And I was actually kind of waiting to read the first one until we had the second one, or like I was over my book buying pause, because I didn't want to read the first one and then be stuck not being able to read the second one, because I really like to, if I own the first one, I want to own the second one if I'm continuing with the series. Anyway, that's beside the point. We have this. I'm excited. I might be rearranging my November TBR so I can read A Memory Called Empire. Next is Summer Suns by Lee Mandelo. This is an LGBTQ thriller that has a mystery, as this 20-something is about to start his graduate program, and just days before his best friend is to join him, he dies of an apparent suicide, but there's the question of, was it really a suicide? So there's mystery element, trying to figure out what happened. I am excited to read this. It's mystery thriller, so I really don't want to know that much before I dive into it, because I want to be completely entranced in the story, and I don't want to get any spoilers from the synopsis, so that's all I know. Another book that has just a glorious cover. It is so beautiful. And lastly, 100% because of Michelle Lexi, is The Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin. I have read The Left Hand of Darkness and really enjoyed it. Recently, Michelle talked about The Dispossessed on her channel. So when I saw it, I was like, yes, please, I will have. I am excited to dive more into Ursula K. Le Guin's writing. I sound like a broken record, but I don't know that much about this book. I honestly bought this because Michelle convinced me that it was going to be good. So I'm excited to read it. I think it's going to be fantastic. It's Ursula K. Le Guin. I don't feel like I need to know a whole lot about the book to want to read it. And that is everything I got in my book haul. Let me know your thoughts on any of these books, if you've read any of them, or what you want to read most from this stack. If there's any that interest you, down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!